What is going on? It is me, Joe Schmo. I hope you're having a wonderful Taco Tuesday. It is Tuesday and I will be having tacos. But anyway, I want to talk about this Creator Clash nonsense going on with Froggy Fresh. If you're not familiar with the Creator Clash is a boxing event. It is held every year. Well, this will be the second year, but it's supposed to kind of be like a yearly thing, kind of like VidCon, except all the creators, YouTubers, Twitch streamers, you name it, they fight, they box. Froggy Fresh, formerly known as Krispy Kreme, if you don't know who he is, I'm going to play a video or a clip from a video right now, and that might remind you of who this guy is.
Cause I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all.
So yeah, what I should have just found right now is the clip from when Froggy Fresh, formerly at the time known as Krispy Kreme, appeared on Taj.0. He's an old school internet rapper, all right? This guy's been around for a long time, and he was due to fight in Creator Clash this year. It was a bit of a surprise. I kind of forgotten about this guy, and I think a lot of people had, but you know, he's gonna fight in Creator Clash this year. He's gonna fight Chris Raygun. And, you know, a lot of people were excited to see it. He will not be fighting anymore, and there's a couple people all are kind of saying their own little thing here. They're kind of picking their own little piece of this overall story going on, this drama going on behind the scenes. And I'm going to go over a little bit of the context so you understand that better. If you don't know what's going on with Sam Hyde and why people don't like Anissa and why Idubbbz doesn't like Sam Hyde really. And then I'm going to give my own opinion of what happened because I think it's a lot simpler than a lot of people are making it. So Anissa, the beef with Anissa. Idubbbz' girlfriend. If you don't know, Idubbbz and his girlfriend Anissa run the Creator Clash. It's their event. A lot of people don't like Anissa because, well, she's Idubbbz' girlfriend and she started an OnlyFans account. A lot of people made fun of Idubbbz for this, called him a cuck, etc. I don't stand by that. I think it's kind of ridiculous. If they're okay with it, then I'm okay with it. Not my business. Who fucking cares? But that's kind of like the first time a lot of people heard of Anissa. Idubbbz was pretty private about her up until that point. Well, not private. It was known that they were dating, but she didn't really appear in his content. Now, after that, there was another controversy with Idubbbz with Sam Hyde. Idubbbz had set out to make a documentary about Sam Hyde. And Sam Hyde had made the assumption that he was coming out to make a fool of him. Now, there's a lot to go over there, but basically what happened is, and I'm not picking a side here, but Sam Hyde kind of punked Idubbbz. He set up this whole fake life. He didn't let him get too close to the truth. He kind of played Idubbbz to be a fool. So since then, publicly, they've had their own little spouts. Sam Hyde often talks about Anissa in a negative way. You know, so there's drama with this Sam Hyde guy, Anissa, and Idubbbz. So now we go back to Froggy Fresh. Froggy Fresh was set to go fight in Creator Clash. We already went through that, but he was fighting with Sam Hyde. He made some content with Sam Hyde recently. Sam Hyde was training him for the event, helping him get ready for this fight. Now, a lot of people just blame that right off the rip. That is why Froggy Fresh has been kicked from the event. With great confidence, I can say that that alone is not why Froggy Fresh has been kicked from the event. Is it fair to say that maybe after it was known that Froggy Fresh was training with Sam Hyde, that Anissa and Idubbbz were paying closer attention to Froggy Fresh? Absolutely, that's fair to say. But last year, Sam Hyde made content and helped Harley from Epic Mealtime train for Creator Clash. And Harley does have some more talking points with that, how he kind of felt about that in relation to Idubbbz and Anissa, and how he felt they took it when he started doing content and training with Sam Hyde. But overall, Harley's fighting this year. Harley fought last year. It was not and has not been an issue. Now, this is the big thing. This is the big thing, and I'm just going to say, I think it all can end right here. This is what got Froggy Fresh kicked from Creator Clash. Okay, here on my screen, I can't get my NVIDIA controller thing to record my screen to work, so I'm just going to use my OBS live cap. So, you know, whatever. But right here, there's a video that Froggy Fresh posted to Twitter. He calls out his opponent, Chris Raygun. And going into this whole Chris Raygun thing is really weird too, because Anissa and Chris Raygun, Idubbbz' girlfriend and Chris Raygun, they had like a podcast together. They'd made content together in the past. I don't know the full story, but it's speculated, or maybe it did happen where they had like a thing, or Anissa liked Chris Raygun, or I don't know exactly what happened, but there's some stuff going on there too. Evidently, Anissa and Chris Raygun are all good now. But I just wanted to add that because I'm a little confused with what the hell this was. And before I start to just babble, I'm just gonna play the video, okay?
There seems to be substantial evidence that Chris Raygun is now on Adderall. Well, young man, amphetamines couldn't save Hitler, and they can't save you either. On April 15th, if I don't hurt you beyond what anybody could have imagined, I will be so disappointed in myself that I will subscribe to Anissa's OnlyFans.
Now that video, when he first posted it, I must have watched it back like 10 times because I didn't even understand what he was trying to say. He calls out Chris Raygun for taking Adderall. Okay, so this is a slight at Chris Raygun, his opponent, but this is a little too deep. Like like, why are you going after him so hard? Like, this might have been some playful banter. We'll never know now. Maybe Chris Raygun was even in on it to a certain extent, or there were going to be this joke with him on Adderall. I don't know. It just seems so weird to me. It seems just unnecessarily mean. All right? Fucking mean. It seems nasty. And then from the Adderall, he has to bring up, like, okay, so Adderall is amphetamine and Hitler was on amphetamines. So Adderall couldn't save Hitler, couldn't save you. Why are we bringing up Hitler? I don't understand why Hitler is being brought up. That's just fucking weird, dude. And then the last part here, again, he says, if I don't beat you up, what exactly did he say? Something along, if I don't beat you up beyond anyone's wildest expectations or something to that effect, he'll be so embarrassed that he will subscribe to Anissa's OnlyFans account. The person running the event, one of the main promoters to the event. Like, why did you drag her into it? And I brought up the previous Chris Raygun and Anissa, and I say relationship, just that there was, whether it was friends or not friends, or there was more to it, you know, they have history. Chris Raygun and Anissa have history. A lot of people speculate that there was something going on there. So I'm not sure if he brought up Anissa for that reason, but regardless, bad move. The second I saw this, I'm like, oh, this guy's in trouble. Like, there's going to be some talking to him behind the scenes at the very least. But I just can't, I can't wrap my head around this. I don't understand why Anissa was dragged into it in poor taste. And I don't understand the insults to Chris Raygun. Like some playful banter is one thing, but making fun of him for being on Adderall, and then top that off, like, is that, like, I don't know, man. Look at this picture of Froggy Fresh, all right? If anyone needs to be drug tested, Froggy, it needs to be you, all right? Like, I don't give a shit, but if we're going to start calling people out for performance-enhancing drugs, I think you got Chris Raygun beat no matter how much Adderall he's on. So I'm trying to stay on topic here. Yeah, this is the video that I think was it, all right? This is what I don't think anyone needs to go further than this. And the best part is this video is often being ignored by people talking about this drama, this controversy, and it's easily the most substantial thing that happened here, leading to the fallout of Froggy Fresh no longer being a creator clash. And when they do bring up this video, which sometimes is just completely ignored in videos talking about this to bring up and encourage another narrative, but they totally ignore the fact that he calls out Anissa. I will be so embarrassed that I will subscribe to Anissa's OnlyFans account. Like, I can't think of a way that isn't insulting to Anissa, the person in charge of the event. Like, what do you think is going to happen? And then when I do see that brought up in these videos that are pushing other narratives, it's often just right back to the Chris Raygun and Anissa relationship, how he's making fun of Chris Raygun for something. It's just people are trying really hard to push bad faith arguments, and that is why it is confusing, okay? That's why it doesn't make sense to me, because it's really obvious what happened here. The dude talked shit on the event organizer when he was already fucking with a dude that already was fucking with the event organizer. And I don't even know if that does it justice. She is like, her and Idubbbz are the main people pushing this event. It is their event, and you're hanging out with people that are criticizing her publicly all the time, and then you take it a step further and you run your mouth about her, making fun of her for having an OnlyFans. At least that's how I took it. Yeah, anyway, I think it ends here. I think this is the video that got him kicked out. This was it. But People have another narrative they like to push. After this video was posted, Froggy Fresh and what's suspected to be Anissa's mom had a Twitter spout. I'm not even going to bring up the tweets, but there's some back and forth. He talks about it. She talks about it. I'm not even sure if it's confirmed that it was Anissa's mom. And from last time I checked and tried to do my due diligence, it was not confirmed that it was Anissa's mom. This is speculation. Speculation that Froggy Fresh promoted before it was confirmed, saying, you know, calling out Anissa's mom directly, telling her to get Anissa, get your mom over here. She's freaking out. Which, like, yeah, you made fun of her daughter, dude. I mean, like, how she attacked you, or maybe not attacked, but how she addressed the situation to you may not have been the most professional. But what did you expect? Like, I'm not okay with this decision. I'm not happy with this decision. I wanted to see this guy fight, but you're hanging out with people that openly criticize the event and the people who organize the event. You criticize publicly here. You make fun of one of the people organizing and running the event. And then her mom comes after you. To your knowledge, her mom comes after you on Twitter and you attack her too. And like, what did you think was going to happen? Is it a professional decision? No. But you know what? Fuck you and fuck that. If me and my girl were running an event and you wanted to run your mouth about her like this and hang out with a bunch of dudes that talk shit on me and my girl, I'd kick your fucking ass out of the event too. I don't give a fuck about being a professional, and neither does Anissa and Idubbbz. Get bent, bitch. Sorry, Froggy. If you do watch this, I'm sure this video will get 50 fucking views, but it does kind of piss me off to see how stupid you acted here. Because you let a lot of people down, and I think it is your fucking fault. But that's not the narrative that a lot of people are pushing. It's always, you know, either, oh, it's the mom. The mom wanted him out, so now he's kicked out, or freaking like, oh, he made this video talking shit on Chris Ray Gun, and I can't even understand why that was bad enough for him to get kicked from the event. Which even that narrative is fucking stupid, because it's been very public that Idubbbz does not want this event to be some fake-ass Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor bullshit. He wants people to respect each other. He wants this, which I like that. He wants the thrill of seeing these people fight coming from the mystery of who these people are. You know, you got Froggy Fresh fighting Chris Ray Gun. What the hell's gonna happen? That's why people watch. That's why we want people to watch. We don't want some fake ass beef where people are just being unnecessarily nasty to each other, mean to each other. It's unnecessary. It's stupid. It's cringy. Fucking go sign up for WWE or some backyard wrestling if you want that, honestly. But anyway, yeah, the video that I showed you, that is in my opinion, that's all it took, all right? And I think it was enough. Was it professional? Maybe not. Get bent. I don't give a fuck, and neither does Idubbbz and Anissa. So yeah, I don't know if any of you were curious and you found my video and this cleared some things up for you. You know, I don't know. This is just my take on the situation. This is my personal opinion on the situation, and yeah, that's it. See ya.